Ready to roll. First of two qualifying heat races on track. And it will be Andy Howard going away from the pole in heat race number one is Alan McDonald, who had looped it around over there in turns 3 and 4. Still trying to get back to pit road.
Let him go.
They still got a novice out there.
Where?
33, backstretch.
That guy way over there?
Yep.
He's going off.
So it'll be Andy Howard going away from the pole, along with the 7 of Sean Shaw. Row number 2, it's Scott Webb in the 18W, 24, Jordan Kelly out of Black River. Row number 3, Tyler Meeks in the 9, 66 of last week's feature winner, Derek Webb out of Brownville, Taylor Caprera out of Watertown, car number 21C. That's your starting lineup. 7 cars ready to go. 8 laps is the distance, first of 2 heats in the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modifieds. Once again, if you're just getting into the Speedway, glad you could join us here on Championship Night, brought to you by Channel 7 and Sundance Leisure, as Dave Farney is about ready to turn them loose. Are you ready to go? Over in turn number 3 and 4 at the pylon. Yes, sir. All right, I got you. I read you. Right that way, right over there. He's pointing over to turn number 4. That is where they're going to go. Andy Howard, Sean Shaw up on the front row. 8 laps is the distance. Green lights are on, and away we go. Shaw goes to the lead. They were 3 wide for second for a moment. Up off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Derek Webb did not fire on that start, and he is moving slowly over there in between turns 1 and 2. Yellow lights are back on. Yellow lights are on with 1 lap complete. So Derek Webb, car number 66W, Brownville, New York, the Mark Webb Motorsports ride. Did not fire on that start. Man, who picked up a second win of the season a week ago in dominant fashion, by the way. And we are live on Dirt Track Digest Power Hour. The hour of small block power is upon us. If any of you old enough to remember that show? Me too. So getting the field lined up and
Showing 1 this time, driver. Showing 1 this time.
so we're staying caution, trying to sort out a couple of spots in the lineup. We'll be just about set to go.
There's 2.1. One's Taylor Caprera and the other one's
Hi, would you guys like some candy?
No, thank you.
So looking at that front row, Scott Webb in the number 18W. Scott Webb made a great run last week, coming home third, tying his season best finish in 2022. He also finished third back on May the 20th.
Driver, but we got the chance. Let's work the top of the corner. Top of the corner.
Sean Shaw aboard the 7S. He's also had a really good season, the man out of Philadelphia, New York.
Oh, Jesus. Guys, they don't go around again.
You're not, you can't hear the one line.
You can't.
The drivers, no, you hear the one line.
Why do they need to hear it?
You're
So
back to the
they
original
know
lineup, please.
where
Original
they're
lineup.
at.
So we are going to go back to the original lineup. That lap was not complete. So we are going to go back to the original starting lineup. So Andy Howard will go back up on the pole. Sean Shaw alongside. Sean Shaw a little bit quick on that initial start. He has been warned over the one-way radio by the officials to stay even with the 21 of Andy Howard. Scott Webb, Jordan Kelly, Tyler Meeks, and Taylor Caprera will be your starting order. So we're set to go.
Finally. Six cars, they having a hell of a time figuring them out. They've had all year to learn.
So we're set to go. 6 cars set, 8 laps the distance. Farney looks him over. He's got a smile on his face. He likes that start. That's a lot better. We're back to green. And Sean Shaw likes that start too because he got the lead away from Andy Howard. A little bit of contact in turn number 1, but right now Scott Webb jumps to second, Howard back to third as they battle from fourth on back. The 9 of Tyler Meeks going out with Jordan Kelly in the 21C of Taylor Caprera rather. Howard drifting way back in the lineup now, all the way back to the number 6 spot. In the meantime, Sean Shaw pulling away from the field down the back straightaway. Sean Shaw has pretty much finished in every spot in the field this season except for the number 1 spot. And we'd like to change that here tonight as he'll work it across the line for lap number 2. 2 down, 6 more to go. Tyler Meeks holding on to spot number 3 at the moment. Taylor Caprera right there behind him in 4th as they hustle down the back straightaway. Sean Shaw's got a fast race car here right now up off of turn number 4. Back across the line one more time. Lap number 3 goes up on the leaderboard. Sean Shaw in search of his 4th Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modified Heat win of the season. It would tie him with Tyler Meeks, Tim Fuller, and Billy Dunn on the list. The driver with the most wins this season in heat races, at least, Lance Willix with 5. 4 down, 4 more to go. Sean Shaw continues to show the way. A couple of car length advantage over Scott Webb as we watch the battle here between Taylor Caprera and the 9 of Tyler Meeks. Caprera dips down low. He'll take over the 3 spot from Meeks. Meeks is going to fight back on that extreme outside lane, though, with Jordan Kelly trailing in 5th. Top 2 have pulled away from the rest of the field significantly here as they battle for the number 1 spot. It's Sean Shaw against Scott Webb down the back straightaway. 2 car length advantage for Shaw once again as we come around with 2 laps left to go, this time by working lap number 6. And here comes Scott Webb looking for the lead down across the line. Can't quite get it that time though. Settles it behind Shaw into turn number 1 and 2. Shaw and Webb both running that inside lane up off the turn. That's where the most bite is on the racetrack. The white flag is being displayed. Final trip around the Can-Am Speedway for Sean Shaw as he makes his way up off of turn number 4 and back across the line. He's opened up that advantage over Scott Webb. It's up to about 5 car lengths now as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Taylor Caprera, Tyler Meeks, and Jordan Kelly. That is your running order. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is waving. And the win for the 4th time this season will go to Sean Shaw. Checkered flag in the air. Shaw will get the win. Second will be Scott Webb. Third will be Taylor Caprera. 4th goes to Tyler Meeks, and Jordan Kelly completes your top 5. So that does it for heat race number 1 of 2 in the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modifieds. Heat race number 2. Ready to go next.
You want a lot? There, buddy. There, 100.
there, the last one, 19.
So heat race number 2 on track. It'll be R.J. Trissetter out of Edwards in the 21R, along with the 39 of Ryan Bartlett. Row number 2, Billy Dunn on the 49 out of Watertown, with the 31 of Lance Willix on a 3. So Cameron Black from Lafargeville in the 23, 73 of Mike Cousins from Adams, Tim Fuller, car number 19 out of Watertown. Green light set to come back on. 8 laps is the distance. Green lights are on, and away we go. First trip through turns 1 and 2. Ryan Bartlett edges out in front of R.J. Trissetter down the back straightaway. Billy Dunn trying to follow in his tire tracks, with Willix trailing in 4th as they work it up into turn number 3 and 4. Ryan Bartlett around the top side of the racetrack. He'll lead lap number 1 as they cross the line this time by Billy Dunn sneaking up on that outside lane as well. R.J. Trissetter on the outside lane, but Billy Dunn is even higher up there in the outside of turn number 2. Here comes Lance Willix trying to get into the mix as well. Willix back to 4th, chasing Billy Dunn for the 3 spot. Behind them, Cameron Black, Tim Fuller, and Mike Cousins in the 73 completed. 2 laps down, 6 to go. Lance Willix on the charge here, picks up 2 spots, gets around Billy Dunn and R.J. Trissetter. So Lance Willix now up into the top 2 as Ryan Bartlett checking out on the field right now. 6-7 car length advantage as they work into turn number 1 and 2. Bartlett still holding a commanding lead over the field at the moment. Lance Willix still there for second. Good battle for position number 3 between Trissetter and the 49 of Billy Dunn as they hustle down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Dunn will set it up on the inside lane. Trissetter through the middle. Can't quite get the job done that time as they work it off of turn number 4 and back down to the line. Tim Fuller able to get by Cameron Black for a position as he looked to go after the top 4 right now. But Ryan Bartlett well out in front, a commanding lead over the 31 of Lance Willix as they come back down to the line this time by. We'll have 5 laps complete, 3 more to go. Billy Dunn making his way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll go after Trissetter for position number 3, takes the spot away. Now he'll try to run down Lance Willix, but he's running out of laps, running out of time. Tim Fuller now stepping it up, trying to get up in there into the top 4 as well. Dunn slips up the racetrack. Here comes Trissetter back after him down the front straightaway. That'll bring Fuller into the mix as well with 2 to go. Ryan Bartlett having a strong night so far here as they hustle down the back stretch. 3 wide for 3rd. Fuller takes full advantage, moves from 5th to 3rd, taking 2 spots down the back straightaway. The white flag is in the air for Ryan Bartlett. Lance Willix still there in position number 2. Fuller is 3rd, followed by the 21 of Trissetter. Billy Dunn, something ill handling with a 49. He is going to take it slowly down the back straightaway, it looks like here. Now he picks it back up behind Cameron Black. In the meantime, Ryan Bartlett, domination in heat race number 2. They call it Power Hour for a reason here on Dirt Track Digest, and Ryan Bartlett showed you what they meant by Power Hour. Takes the win in heat race number 2 here at Can-Am.